now Saturday, and I didn't really vlog as much for the rest of the week since I joined a new brokerage. I've been prospecting a lot, and to be quite honest with you, prospecting is very boring, so it's not even worth the content. But if you guys have any questions about prospecting, let's who just showed up, Miguel. So if you guys have any questions about prospecting, I could possibly do videos of that. But right now, we are waiting for Miguel because we're gonna go check out this property. The team just listed a $6.5 million property in Eagle Rock. Well, technically it's not listed yet, but they're doing this event to launch this property. So I'm gonna try to show you guys. I'm not sure if I'm even going to be able to record any content, but if they do allow me, then I will take you with me. So see you guys soon. All right, guys, we are cold calling. I mentioned earlier in this video, I have been diving into prospecting, a little bit of cold calling. Well, honestly, like, hi there. For example, people will pick up and just be me. Hello? So, that's how the game goes. It's all about a contact sport, and I get my contacts in. Hopefully, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because to be quite honest with you, cold calling is a lot of rejection. So it does get to you. Sometimes it gets to me, and that's when I know when to get off the phones. This is the reality of real estate. And some people are fortunate to have a insane sphere that they're able to grow their business that way. But if not, if you're an agent like me that has pretty much no sphere, and also too, people my age are not buying homes because the average first-time home buyer in LA is 37. So I'm 29. A lot of my friends are not even close to being there yet, but we're out here chasing it, and see you guys soon. Just got done recording content for our newest listing. It's a mixed use property. I'm gonna post the video later, but I am here with Miguel. We were shooting each other to try to get content because content is king. I really like this property. Let me show you guys a little bit, and you guys can watch the actual video. If you guys are interested in it's a mixed use technically. So check out this structure right here. That structure you guys see there It's a 1,600 square foot storage. Well, technically, it's just a structure. You could use it as storage. You could use it as a garage. There is many ways you could use this structure. It's a very rare opportunity, especially here in LA. I wanted to touch on something that I showed in the last video, which was me in a new office. So I recently switched brokerages. I am now with Brad Keys. He is the owner of Keys Real Estate. It's a brokerage based out of Eagle Rock. There is another office in Palisades, but unfortunately it did burn down, so there's no physical location for it now. But the point of me talking about this is because I want to explain a little bit more on why I switch, in case you guys are thinking about getting into real estate. Hopefully this nugget of knowledge, you could say, could help you out to make a decision. So I'm in year 5 of the business as a real estate agent. When I first started, I joined a boutique brokerage approximately an hour and a half from where I lived. So that's advice number 1. It's going to be, when joining a brokerage, if you're going to join a physical office, make sure that it is closer to you, nothing farther than 30 minutes, because that will cripple you in the sense of the commute. Not going into the office when you first join a team or a brokerage, or just in general for real estate, I think it will hurt you in the long run. Just being in the office, hearing other agents just talk about business can help you really pick up information, because this industry is very, very complicated. There is so much moving pieces to this industry. So, second advice, and why I switched brokerages. I used to be at a big brokerage. I'm sure if you seen some of my previous videos, you'll know which one. I don't want to mention them just because, I'm not trying to put them down. I'm just trying to share knowledge of what I've learned. But that company was very big, and where I'm at in my business, it was a little too big for my personal liking, and also too for someone as a younger real estate agent like me. My biggest concern is about learning the business, right? So at this brokerage, even though they had a very great reputation, what they taught didn't really apply to where I was at in my business. So I had a problem with that. And just internally, they had a lot of people switching when it came to the in-house people that worked for them, I guess you could say. So that was another thing that I didn't really like. So I decided to make a switch and pivot my business to a smaller boutique brokerage, which technically now I'm part of a team, and that was something that I was looking for, because I really want to learn. I want to learn as fast as I can. I feel like with a team, I'm going to be able to shortcut my learning curve by hopefully half. So let's say what it will take me to learn in 10 years by myself will only take me 5 years with this new team. And I've been there for a little bit over a month, and it's been great. I'm learning so much. It's honestly kicking my butt, but you know what? That's really what I wanted. So I am completely grateful of the opportunity that has been given to me, and I'm going to keep on giving you these little nuggets. Hopefully this could help you and your business. I really believe that if you're a newer agent, you should join a team. It's only going to help you get on your feet as fast as possible, but make sure that it's the right team. could be another video. But just for now, just to summarize, I joined a new brokerage to be in a team to help me learn and really understand the business, get more structure, because that's something that I was looking for, and I am completely grateful where I'm at. And if you guys have any questions, please reach out to me. Usually I'm more often on Instagram than any of the other platforms. So if you guys have any questions, reach out. I am an open book, the same way that a lot of people have been mentors for me in this business. I hope to be a mentor one day. Or, if you just have any questions when it comes to real estate, please reach out. I am here to help. So stay wealthy, guys. It's now Tuesday. As you guys saw, I celebrated my son's birthday, second birthday, which is completely insane how big he has gotten and so fast, which is pretty insane to me. But enjoyed myself. I hope my son enjoyed himself. He was super tired after the party. I hope my wife enjoyed herself as well, and everyone that came. But now we are back to work. We are hosting this amazing open house in LA. We're like borderline Cypress Park, Eagle Rock, Adams Hill, and we are hosting. Let me show you guys what we're hosting. We are hosting is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. But what is very unique about this property is that it has a very enormous. Let me see if I can show you guys. Let me get up. It has. Ooh, it's super overexposed. Let me see. Let me try to fix that. Let me show you guys. Okay, cool. So that you guys see in the back is a storage structure. It's a very big structure. It's 1,600 square feet. You could use that as storage, or for me, it would be like a dream garage situation. But yeah, we're hosting the broker open. It's called a broker open from 11 to 2 p.m. But hope you guys enjoy the footage. Let's talk about what the market is doing as I close down the office for the day. Let's talk about what I'm noticing. So I work in the greater Los Angeles. That's where I focus. I have sold a couple of different properties in OC, but LA is my stomping grounds. So what we're noticing is that it's turning into a buyer's market. It's longer days on the market, a lot of price reductions, and we're starting to see more inventory, which this is great for buyers because it means that you are going to have more inventory to choose from. And you know what happens when the inventory goes up, right? If there is not enough demand for that more inventory, that means that prices are going to go down. With this being said, I believe that we are going into a buyer's market. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it turns out. But remember that real estate is very hyper local. We are still seeing a couple of properties that still sell over the asking price, but it really comes down to neighborhood. If the property is very dialed in, if the property is super special, then most likely it would still sell fast and it would sell for and over the asking price because the house is special. But overall, we are seeing that it's turning into a buyer's market. So if you're a buyer thinking about possibly buying in 2025 or maybe 2026, things are looking better for you. And for sellers, if you're thinking about selling, this means that you need to prep your property even more and you need to price your property even more strategically. So if you guys have any questions about real estate and want to work with me, please reach out. I'm going to leave all of my information down below and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Alright, I'm about to go on a run. Let's go over what I'm wearing right now to go on my run. I am wearing On the top, I'm wearing a 5 panel by CL. For the sunglasses, I'm wearing some Oakleys. Now for the long sleeve, I'm wearing a UVU long sleeve. It's very lightweight, very breathable. Now for the tights, I am also wearing some UVU tights. Once you run with tights, you can never go back. And then for the socks, I'm wearing some regular Amazon crew socks. And then for the shoes, I'm wearing my Adidas SLs. I'm bringing them out today. It's nice and sunny. Let's go chase these miles.